President William Ruto has ordered the dismissal of 23 Kenya Forest Service station managers and rangers over incompetence and engagement in forest destruction. He gave the orders as he presided over the passing out of more than 2,600 Kenya Forest Service rangers in Nakuru. Bridget Ngana reports on the latest and the largest recruitment of forest officers in the country.
Regulations and orders relating to the Kenya Forest Service, which may from time to time.
It was a historic oath-taking for these new forest rangers in the 67 years the Kenya Forestry College has existed. It was also the first time a head of state was presiding over the graduation of the largest number of officers recruited into the service.
Forests support jobs in the forest value chain. As a ministry, we look forward and we have put measures in place to deploy these forest rangers who are graduating today to the various hotspots.
The matter of climate change, the matter of our environment is critical, it is important, and it poses an existential threat, not just to us as a country, but to humanity in general.
For the president, bolstering the capacity to manage forest resources in the country will enable Kenya to fully exploit her natural resources sustainably, a move that may signal the resumption of logging.
Tunataka pia kutumia rasilimali zetu za misitu kuzalisha uchumi wa taifa letu la Kenya, ili tuweze kutumia rasilimali ambazo ziko Kenya kuhakikisha ya kwamba hatutumi foreign exchange ama pesa zetu za kigeni tukiwa tunaagiza vitu ambavyo zinaweza kutengenezwa na vijana wetu katika Kenya wakitumia rasilimali zetu.
The 2018 Task Force report on forest resources management and logging had recommended a surgical cleanup of the Kenya Forest Service that was marred by corruption and mismanagement of the country's lands and water towers. The president giving indication that the cleanup of KFS is ongoing and it will be brutal.
The tragedy that had become of the Kenya forest and environmental conservation in our country must come to an end. And that we are going to take whatever steps that are necessary to protect our environment, to protect our forests.
An additional 600 KFS officers are expected at the NYS Gilgil Training College to undergo paramilitary training as Kenya continues to champion her 15 billion tree growing campaign.
The new face of Kenya Forest Service Rangers is this, and this is a capacity that was recommended by the Task Force on Forest Resources and Logging, that is back in 2018. That instituted the logging ban now, with less than 2 months left until the lapse of the injunction on logging in this country, that is the harvesting of plantation forests. This force is expected to ensure that all the natural and plantation forests in this country are protected. Bridget Ngana, NTV, Nakuru.